In an endless jungle of northeast India, where Gomti River flows through mountains, lies a land full of mysteries. Here you can find mountains carved with figures of Hindu gods and goddesses. But nobody knows who carved these figures 500 years ago and how they did that. Today I am going to take you to one of the least explored places in India, Chabimura. 82 kilometers away from Tripura's capital Agartala, Chabimura is located in Ghomti District. To reach here, I started early and reached Amarpur, where you will find this beautiful farmlands. It started raining, which made the weather pleasant, but more mysterious than usual. We just have to continue on this one lane road, and the destination will come in a few kilometers. Now we just have to cross the suspension bridge, and our destination will be on the other side. Look at the view. Isn't it worth stopping here for a while?
We just took a left turn after crossing a bridge. You will see a gate, and it's always open almost all the time. After you cross the gate, this main road is going forward, but you have to take the left turn, and this will look like your destination. We have to go there, and here is Charimura point. Oh, let's get the boat and go for Charimura. So this will look like your destination, and you have to take boats from there. Boats will go through this river, having both sides there are mountains and river flowing between that. It's kind of canoeing, it would be fun. Here you can find a hotel and a shop where you can get the basic food items.
It's quite isolated and only people living around are here.
Let's go check it out.
When I reached here, there were no tourists, and if I had to go see the carvings, I'll need to hire the whole boat for rupees 1500. Well, I decided to wait for a while for more tourists, and luckily, two couples arrived with whom I am going to share the ride. So it costs around 150 rupees per person if the boat is full, but as there were less people, so the charge of the whole boat will be divided into 5 people, and that's how I had to pay around 300 rupees. And now our boat ride begins, and most of the carvings are going to appear on the right side, and in the end, there is the main carving, which is the final destination. It will take around 1 hour to go there and 1 hour to come back. Weather can be unpredictable at times, and these boats are not well covered. So, always carry a raincoat with you. While moving forward, the boat passed through the first figure on the right side. The carving that we passed through is of Lord Vishnu sitting over a lotus. However, the main carving is somewhat far, and there's the boat leading to. Though the water appears deep, it's quite shallow, because of which the boat is moving forward slowly. The captain told us that it will take even more than 1 hour to reach the final carvings, but I'm glad that I can enjoy this view for that long with lush green mountains on both sides and the river cutting through them, and it's drizzling a bit. It's really the nature at its best. These hills that you see on the either side are called Mura Hills and often referred as the Amazon of Tripura because of the lush greenery and the rich flora and fauna. What's amazing is that they have largely remained untouched and unexplored, which adds to their charm. As I make my way forward through Ghomti River, I notice various carvings on the both sides of the river. Some large, some small, some are maintained properly, whereas some are absorbed by the nature. There's a good chance that there are many which haven't been discovered yet. The ones that have been found include stunning carvings of Vishnu, Shiva, Kartikeya, and most impressive one of all, Ma Durga, which we will be visiting at the end of the journey. Life as Gomati isn't easy. These people are taking goods to their home via river as the village is still isolated from the rest of the world. It's the home of Jamatia tribe which do fishing as their primary occupation. As you can see, people here use nets and hooked sticks to catch a variety of fishes such as rohu, katla, and many more. And now comes the most awaited moment. The magnificent marvel of mankind, Chabimura's Chakrakma's rock carving, unfolds itself. This 11-meter long and 8-meter wide carving is one of its kind in India. The carving is of a goddess worshipped by the local tribes, having 10 arms with holding weapons in 9 and holding the head of a demon in the 10th one. We stayed here for a while to absorb the beauty of this carving. Nobody knows who is the artist behind this carving, but whoever did this wanted to keep the indigenous culture alive. These carvings were hidden for hundreds of decades and were uncovered by archaeologists a few decades ago. But this isn't the end of the trip. Would you like to hear a story? According to the local legend, there's a treasure hidden in Chabimura. King Chinnifa, the Jamatia ruler, gathered all his wealth and hid it inside a cave. The spooky part is the cave is still there. The locals believe that there's a python guarding it, and if you try to get inside and take the treasure, the next thing you know, you are dead. Well, that's our next destination, to the cave. While coming back from Chakrakma's carvings, our boat halted at a path going deep down in the jungle. There were some fishermen and local nearby. The boat captain guided us to follow the path to reach the sacred cave. The cave is only 200 meters far from the shore, but it almost took us 15 minutes to reach there. It's quite slippery and a bit spooky. If I were alone, I don't think I'd be going to the cave. Glad that there were people around with me to give me company. A few years back, there was no path to walk on. You have to trek over the slippery mud to reach the cave. It would still be worth it, I guess. We also passed the Shiva temple on our way, signifying the religious importance of the place. As you can see, there are some stairs that we have to climb now. This part is a bit tricky as you need to be careful enough not to break your bones. There is a narrow path on the side of the slippery area. I'll just get on that side, and still it's no going forward without good trekking shoes. Can you imagine these stairs are built over a waterfall? You can see others trying to reach the stairs as well. Trust me, it's fun, but yeah, not a easy one. And as I move forward, the forest is getting denser and the daylight is getting lower and lower. So it's better to hurry up. And here's the end of the path and the starting of the cave. It is definitely not a good idea to enter the cave. Nevertheless, I'm going to do that and show you how it is from inside. There are two paths and I'm trying to choose one. Let's move forward with the left one. Well, to be honest, it's quite narrow and there could be snakes and scorpions, so I'm dropping to go forward. Uh, let's give it a try. And as I move forward, see, there's a snake. I think there can be more, so I'll just back off now. Well, we hopped on the boat again and going back to the place where we started, seeing these carvings for one last time. I really wish I could stay more, go around the jungle, and explore more engravings. I hope someday someone will uncover the mysteries of Chabimura and find out the craftsman who created them. The cave also seemed to hold a pretty strange, attractive vibe and made me want to go explore it deep inside. Maybe I'll come someday with preparation and see if the treasure really exists. And here we see our dropping point from where I'll leave for the next destination, Tripura Sundari.